Hello everybody, how are you? You asked, I am here to give you what I am doing. Well, you saw that thumbnail. I'm going to share 3 of the things that I really enjoy eating now that I have started a new lifestyle, which is called intermittent fasting. I'm doing the 8 and 16 hours. If you're a regular on my channel, you already know that. If you're just checking me out, that's what I'm doing. My last intermittent video that talked about intermittent fasting, I said, oh, you probably won't hear from me again for a year on this subject, but some of you have reached out and said, well, what are you eating and what are you doing? So I thought, okay, I'll make a video and share that with you, because it's been quite the journey. And you know what, I am so pumped that this is finally working for me. It's like I said, 3rd time was the charm, but it was also, yeah, I just had to get to that place where I got all the information. So just in case if you're new here, I went and got a book last year. I can't remember when I bought it, beginning of this year, and it's the Obesity Code by Dr. James Fung. He's a Toronto in Canada based physician. And this is the other thing that I think was really important to me. Before, when I looked at intermittent fasting, I was looking at people's websites. I wasn't listening to somebody who may really be able to give me all the information that I needed to do it. Everything else was, people's thoughts and opinions, and maybe they've been really good at intermittent fasting and like me sharing their story, but that's where I was getting a lot of my information. And I would be the first person to tell you don't do that. And that's why I'm going to tell you this, is I'm sharing my experience. And I'm hoping, if you've ever thought about intermittent fasting, that being here you might say, hey, you know what, maybe I'll try this out. So anyway, I got the book and I read it, and it was really interesting. It really piqued my interest. So anyway, so Dr. Fung is on YouTube, and he's got a video, which I'm going to link for you down below, and it's Intermittent Fasting 101. And it was so interesting, and it was so easy to understand. Once I listened to that, I went, I need to do this. Because all of a sudden I had a real understanding of why I was going to do it, why it was important for me to do it. And I don't know, it was just something about the knowledge that I got from it that made me want to go and do it. Now, remember, I did tell you guys that I uploaded an app. I don't even use the app anymore. I don't look at the app, because now if I want to know something, I go to Dr. Fung's, one of his YouTube videos, and I see if I can find the answer there. There is also a fabulous video on there that he does with a gal. I'm sorry, I've forgotten her name, where they talk about women that are just coming, pre and post menopause with intermittent fasting. It's about 45. I'm going to link it down below, because if you're in that time in your life, you may want to listen to this, and you might get a lot of information from it. I'm kind of by that now. So anyway, yeah, what in 73, start intermittent fasting, but I probably have never felt better, you guys. I know a lot of it's a mindset, and I decided to do it this time. Okay, so what am I eating? I know I do that. All right, so actually, the 3 things that I'm eating a lot of, I change it up, but are things that I've always eaten before. The bigger changes that I have made is like Dr. Fung said, like he talks about that one video and about the premenopause and postmenopause. And he talks about calories, and he says never ever count calories. Don't ever count calories. I mean, that was such good news. I've never been a calorie counter, but I know some of my girlfriends, they go by, they're 1,500. And he explains it so well, you're probably never going to count calories again. But it's kind of like, you got, just because you're intermittent fasting, it isn't like, oh, okay, well, for 8 hours, I can go and eat my favorite ice cream and eat that yummy double chocolate cake. Oh, and maybe a bottle of red wine instead of just a glass. No, it still comes down to everything in moderation. And I have stuck to that. But I must admit, the better I feel, the better I'm starting to do. There's something on my glasses. You guys, hang on one second. Hang on one second. There we go. Oh, I can't. Blind as a bat. Anyway, so I wanted to share with you 3 of the things that I enjoy eating. Now, I went with the 8-16, and I picked from noon until 8 o'clock. I'm probably going to change that in the winter. I'm going to, because, you know, we're probably eating dinner earlier. Unless I'm laying on the beach somewhere, then it won't matter. But if we're home, I'm definitely going to probably change that time. And he says that's perfectly fine. I just love how he explains it, because it's so relaxed. Because when you think of it, oh my God, I got to do this. No, it's not. So anyway, so I know I can do that. And even on the weekends. So, but I stick to it. 8:16, noon to 8 o'clock. I've never been a breakfast eater. So quite often at noon, I'll just eat whatever I want now, because I've kind of learned that there's no set meal that I need to eat at noon or for dinner. And I'm 2 meals a day now, sometimes only 1, because I'm just not hungry. I mean, I love that. And if I force myself to eat 2, I have a tummy ache. You know, that feeling that you get, you know, on Christmas dinner, when you know you've eaten everything that was served on the table and you're laying there and all you've got, like, you've got the worst stomach ache in your life because you just, oh my God, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that much. Now I can't eat another thing. Yeah, I actually get that. And believe me, I did not have a turkey dinner. So I thought, okay, well, let's share this. So I love yogurt, and I will often have yogurt, or I might have some Kellogg's. I know there's not much in that, or like a really, yeah, we have Special K here. I know. I'll put some Special K, and I'll put some yogurt on top of it. I like to make a big, like this beautiful big plate, and I put blueberries on it, and I put bananas on it, and peaches on it, and I'll have that. And that literally fills me until I eat again, maybe at 7 o'clock at night. That's where I'm at. I'm not starving by any means, or in fact, if you're intermittent fasting, Dr. Fung explains that you're not going to starve on intermittent fasting lifestyle. And then the other thing that I really like, and we've made them for a long time, and I will often have this for dinner, and Bill does too. He's got no choice. It's like, you either eat what I cook, buddy, or you're out of luck. So here I'm going to, on this one, I'm going to do my omelet. We love an omelet, and Bill loves one for dinner. So I'm just chopping up all my vegetables that I like to have in it. Fresh, gotta have fresh vegetables in it. And I got onions. We love onions. So I put all the things that we love, and preferably I buy them from a little market near us. It's called Langley Market, and they always have really nice vegetables. So I give that all a really quick stir fry in the frying pan. Oh, I wish I had more cast iron. It's so heavy for me to hold cast iron, but yeah, I manage. So I put spinach in it, lots of spinach. We both really love spinach, and it's good. Now I'm putting in a couple of scoops of mushroom soup just to give it some moisture, and it's really yummy. Farm fresh eggs. Bill picked those up actually the morning that I made this. So just farm fresh eggs, just whip it up, and I put it in my frying pan, and yeah, just get that to the right consistency. I sprinkle some cheddar cheese or whatever cheese I happen to have, and just a, you know, extra flavor, make it extra yummy. Is she going to do it? Is she going to do it? Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, yes or no? Am I going to flip this without? Can I flip it? Yes? No? Anybody making any bets? Oh my gosh. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3. She does it. Oh my gosh, that's always a trick. Sometimes it totally falls apart. Yeah, and then I just stuff my omelet, and it's great. I mean, one thing that is nice that I'm finding, Bill likes a lot of the foods that I do as well. There's one here that he's probably not going to like that much, but he does love an omelet, and he's happy to get one at dinner. I'm always happy to get one anyway because I'm cooking. So, and you know what? This is a huge omelet, and it really fills me, and it's really healthy because I got farm fresh eggs. So this is Bill's portion as I'm pointing to it, and I just put the mushroom soup, what was left over, on top of his. He's got toast. I'm cutting back on my toast. That's my portion. And of course, I love everything spicy, girls. You know it. And so I've got the leftover mushroom soup, and then I've put some spicy, salsa on top of it, and it was really good. Okay, so then over here, now this salad, I think I have seen actually on all like short videos that Jennifer Aniston, I think this is a little bit like what she ate, but actually the very first time I had a quinoa salad was at our daughter-in-law's, and I absolutely loved it. And so since then I've been making it, and now that I'm changed my lifestyle and how I eat and the things that I do eat, just try to eat more of the things that I really like that are healthy. I make quinoa salads, and so and Bill's not that crazy about it, but I'll have this sometimes in the morning, and I'll just put an egg on top of it, like a soft-boiled egg. But so I put the quinoa in, I put the cucumbers in, I put the olives in, I put the chickpeas in, the onions, just the white onion and the green onions. I don't put the tomatoes in because this will stand sometimes for 3 days in my fridge, because it's quite a bit, and I'm not going to eat that all in one sitting. Oh my gosh. So I leave out the tomatoes, I leave out the feta cheese. And so I just put that on each serving as I go to have it. And so I have this nice big bowl of quinoa salad in my fridge, and it's really, really good. If you've never tried it, try it. And just put in what you like. But anything that tends to go a little bit mushy, just leave it on the side and then just sprinkle it on your salad when you're ready to eat it. I love this chili virgin olive oil. It's just like, again, spicy and really yummy. And then also I put on the Greek dressing. I normally don't buy this. I noticed this was a calorie-wise salad dressing. I don't buy stuff like that, because usually they put in more junk to actually put that title on it. That was a boo-boo, but I will finish it off. And so then when I put that on it with the feta cheese, it really just tastes like a Greek salad, but it's got the quinoa in it. So those are 3 things that I really enjoy eating. And like I say, the quinoa salad, I usually have one in the fridge. Omelet's really easy to make. And of course, I love my bowls of fruit with my yogurt. That's always really good. I drink about 8 bottles of water a day. So that is about 4 liters of water a day. And I drink, at night, I'll drink like a sleepy time tea. Sometimes a green tea in the evening just to kind of have something, but usually not. I'm really quite happy with the water. I know it sounds weird, or you can put a little squeeze of lemon in it, and that's always good. Anyway, guys, if you have any more questions about intermittent fasting, you can leave them down below, or you can send me an email. My email's also in my about. And yeah, and like I say, go and visit Dr. Fung. He just explained, it's just so simple. Actually, when he does it, kind of makes you want to try it. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. And next week, we're going away. We're going on a trip, just a small one, actually. Bill's family tree or whatever, they're having a reunion. And so we are flying out with Bill's sister and our brother-in-law. We're going to fly out, and we're going to go to Winnipeg. I've never been to Winnipeg. It's in the prairies. It's going to be, I know not one soul of Bill's family from back then. He's got cousins, a lot of the older people are gone. So it's going to be really interesting, because I do want to go and see Bill's family's original family home, which is like just a magnificent home, and they've turned it into a funeral home. Anyway, so I hope I might try to get some videos of that and be able to share it with you guys. Anyway, yeah, intermittent fasting, piece of cake. I'm so proud of myself. Really, I am. Now, just quick, my body is changing. You know what? I have not been on the scale, but I'm really, really happy that I have dropped 1 size. Like, I'm in a very comfortable 14, and I'm really happy about that. And in fact, because we're going away on this trip, I had to take a pair of my pants in and get the waist taken in. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. And remember, there is no future in our past. Get rid of the garbage. Dream and imagine where you want to go. Thanks for being here, you guys. Bye.